Good morning, and thank you for having us over.
You're welcome.
The reason we are here today is because we are doing a project for our subject Introduction to Construction Industry, and we are supposed to question an architect, so we came to you.
You're selected.
Yeah.
I'm selected. I'm honored. Thank you very much.
So right here we have a few questions about you.
About me? Oh.
Yeah. The first question is, what inspired you to be an architect, and who was your inspiration as an architect?
Wow, that's a difficult question. Nobody inspired me to be an architect.
All right.
Honestly.
So it's your passion?
No. When I first went to Australia, I didn't want to come back, so I took the longest course. So it's either medicine or architecture. So I didn't know what architect was about. I don't know how to hold a set square. I don't know what is T-square. Last time we don't have computer. I only get to enjoy architect when I practice as an architect. And then it's when I know that when I design something, it's going to be there. My son is going to see, my grandson is going to see. That's where they inspire me. Not any architect inspire me, because at that time I know what architect is all about. Does that answer you?
Yep. The next one, what problems do you face as an architect, and how do you deal with the problems?
Wow. Now there are two parts of it. One part of it is design part of it. We love the design as an architect. But obviously when you submit to the client, they used to change it because they want to, want to make money out of the project. You see, I mean, very nice design. You know Zaha Hadid?
Yeah.
Yeah? You like her design?
Yeah.
Oh. When I was studying, her design, you say how to build, is so what they call organic and then so flamboyant. How to build? But later on we found that her design is very good. She became a very famous architect, but she passed away recently. Right? So does that answer your question?
Yeah, it does. So the next one would be, what makes your project stand out from the other projects?
Well, my project doesn't stand out as much as others, because I don't get a chance to design big buildings. But I have been doing all the UOA building. You know UOA?
Yeah.
Yeah. UA 1, UA 2. I have one building in Taman, what's that? Taman Desa. It's a 10-story office block. And there are a few more coming in. I'm doing one big one now that we're looking at now. Bentong. It's a mixed development. This is one of my baby, I should say. Right? I'm not as famous as Ken Young or BP architect, but I'm okay.
Alright. So what is your opinion on architecture as a whole?
Architecture as a whole is a very interesting field, profession. It's very interesting. Sometimes you get to design something you like. Like to do something that out of ordinary. But most of the time when you go back to face a client, they change it.
Yeah.
That's the frustration part.
Yeah.
The other thing is that you don't get the money that you want. That is another frustration part. But you guys come later, that's what we'll go through. Alright?
So how do you find inspiration for new designs?
I suppose you look at other architects' work, right? Some of them are very nice. You look at great material, alright? But you look at other old work like Zaha Hadid, as I say, right? Norman Foster, right? They design very beautiful buildings because they have the chance to do it.
Alright, so we're done about you, but now we have a few questions about the company itself.
Oh, right?
Yeah. So how do you ensure
Is that rolling?
So how do you ensure that minimal destruction is done towards nature?
Well, nowadays a lot of buildings are designed to green building index, like Kenya are doing that. Right? So very organic. So the shape of the building is very important. You have to blend into the environment, right? Then you will not disrupt the nature. Now, organic architecture is what I'm doing now. Organic architecture means you design a built environment that have connection with outside nature. Then you will not spoil the nature.
How you started your company, and how do you keep up and adapt to the growing use of technology?
Wow, that's a two question.
Yeah, two questions.
I started actually working at one office only. This office waited for me to graduate and come back, and I have never changed office since then. Only one office. I've been there for about 6 years doing all the UA building and became a junior partner. After that, which I had enough because things doesn't work out with me and him, so I came up. After that, I straight became until today. Oh, the second question again.
How do you adapt to growing use of technology?
Oh, actually, the technology has grown to such thing that you have AutoCAD, you have 3D Studio Max. Last time we don't have.
Yeah.
With this technology, you can design anything you want. Anything that's organic, like what Zaha did design last time, it can be built. And then you can see in 3D in the computer before you actually build it. It's really good. So I think the technology has grown up to be a very useful tool for all architects. Yeah.
So how did the company grow exactly?
My company doesn't grow very big. I don't have such a big company because what you call staff is not easy to get. People like you. You come and join me 2 years, you jabut. So I try to minimize it to a certain number, depending on the project that you get. So I don't want to go too big. Unless somebody come and join me.
Okay.
Or maybe both of you come and join me. It will be there. Okay.
Do you plan on expanding your company or?
Yes, I do. I want to expand to. I used to do also interior architect. I read the thesis of interior architect, not interior design. Interior architects, interior design by architects, right? I used to do design but not build, but now I want to expand to that part. The reason why you don't have it for the council to approve, and that will take a lot of time, and that will what you call the more income or faster income will come to sustain, is it? And that interior architect is also part of architects. So anybody you guys design now, when you design a building, make sure the internal works. You just don't think design the facade. Right? For simple, you do a bungalow, you don't think of how where you put the bed in and all that. Then when you after finish a facade, when somebody come and move in and say, hey, how come your way to put my bed everywhere is window? You know, so it does relate, both relate.
Yeah.
Huh?
Right. So now we have a few questions about the projects you have worked on. What are the 2-3 projects you have worked on?
At the current
Any projects?
Yeah.
or any project, okay. I've done all UA projects, UA 1, UA 2, UA 3, UA Damansara, most of the UA building. I started with them quite some time ago. I know the boss very well. I'm doing a very interesting project now in Bentong. It's a mixed development. You have condotel, you have hotel suite, you have a wellness center, you have a lake villa. These are one of the most interesting projects. Besides that, I'm doing a lot of hotels. There's one at Sunway now, very near to Taylor's College. Right? Sunway Gate. I can't remember. It's close, very close to Taylor's College. That is a hostel for students.
Alright. How do you plan or begin a project?
How to plan to begin a project? I ask you that.
So how do you plan a project?
How do I plan a project? I mean, how do I start?
Yeah.
How do you start?
Obviously, you ask the client what is their requirement before you do anything. Most of the time it comes to money. Boils down to money. What sort of marketing? What sort of product can market outside? It can sell for them to make money. Whether you like it or not, it has to be that way, right? But we as an architect, we can design anything. But what can be sold outside? We don't come inside and say, oh, you design this, sure can sell out. No, we don't do that. So marketing is very important. They have to let us know, the client have to give us a brief, what they want, and what can be sold, and then we design it.
Alright, now I have a few questions about your team. So how do you manage and lead a team?
Did I answer the questions now? No, I didn't, right?
No, you didn't.
How do you manage and?
Lead your team of architects, like
No, you have
for
to
project.
work with
Oh, okay. Normally, what I do is that I give them a design idea. I give a sketch first. Always very important you sketch first. Give an idea, give it to them, and let them come up with the computer 3D. But don't ask them to complete the whole thing, because it's wasting time. Don't let every little detail you go and make it refine. No, just a quick sketch come out, then you sketch again and give it back to them. And also, you always have to keep them, give them a time schedule. I want to do this by 2 hours or 1 day. If not, the time will be haywire. Right? The
How
other,
often do you go to the site and check?
before you go to the site, you make sure the drawings are all ready.
Alright.
You only go to the site when they start construction. So construction even during the early stage, I wouldn't get involved in a civil part, even the piling site also. I go and check. Okay.
So speaking of time management, how do you ensure that everything is done on time? And
How do I make sure everything on time? I
Yeah.
give them a program. I give them a deadline, target deadline. It's very important. They must complete. But we ourselves must have advanced that. Whatever deadline we give them, we know that there are another 2 or 3 days vertical period that we can extend.
Yeah.
We don't give them a deadline where exactly the date we can finish. If they can finish, just in case.
alright. So how do you ensure that your team is always motivated and
Oh, buy
Yeah.
them food lah. Give them ideas. Buy a magazine for them. Take them once in a while to the site.
to the site? Yeah.
Take them to the meetings, alright? And then always ask them, are you okay?
Alright.
Are you thinking or you sleeping? Okay?
So, what's your vision for the future for your company?
Oh, my vision for the company.
Yeah, for the company.
I actually want to go into interior, as I told you.
I do.
Hopefully, I can get involved in developing, that means my own project.
Your own projects.
That means nobody tell me that this design is no good, that design is good. At least I can design something that I like, instead of based on what they like.
Yeah.
Okay?
So that's about it for today. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome.